The next morning, at Nicholson Corporation, Dustin reported to work as usual. As chief security officer, his work was relatively easy. He would punch in the morning and patrol the area with a few officers, and he would have free time after that. He could do anything he wanted since no one was there to keep watch on him. Dustin had just sat down in his office when someone knocked on his door. He looked up and found that it was the vice chairman, Hank Hoffman. "Mr. Rhys, are you free? Can I have a word with you?" Hank walked in the door with a smile. Remaining in his seat, Dustin greeted him. "Mr. Hoffman, how can I help you?" "Mr. Rhys, I had my friend bring back this aged narcissus tea from Mount Wooey. I hope you like it." Hank took out a delicate gift box and placed it on his table. Dustin raised an eyebrow. "Aged narcissus tea? This must be pretty expensive." "It's nothing, just over $1 million. Hank smiled. Dustin declined his gift. "Mr. Hoffman, this is too valuable. I can't afford to take it, you should keep it for yourself. It's okay if you don't like to drink tea. I have another present prepared." Still smiling, he took out a check from his pocket and said, "Here are $3 million. Consider it a kind gesture of mine. I hope you accept it." "Mr. Hoffman, you're giving me gifts and money. What exactly is the meaning of this?" Dustin questioned him straightforwardly. Hank chuckled. "I'd like to be friends with you, Mr. Rhys." He flashed Dustin a meaningful smile. "I know you are close to Dahlia, but you won't have a future if you continue working for her. She's just a lady. She won't be able to accomplish great things." Dustin's expression remained unchanged. So, I hope you can help me out. I'll treat you well. The gifts I've given you today are just the start of many. There'll be more benefits for forward." Hank started revealing his true intentions. "Mr. Hoffman, I don't think it's appropriate for you to ask me to betray Ms. Nicholson," Dustin responded calmly. "Mr. Rhys, the world revolves around gains. Dahlia pays you only a measly salary. Why would you still be loyal to her?" Seeing his lack of reaction, Hank continued to persuade him. "As long as you agree to my terms, I'll make sure you end up as vice chairman when I become the chairman." The only reason Hank gave him such a lucrative offer was due to his identity as the Flame Dragon gang leader. He knew that with Dustin backing Dahlia, it would be difficult to remove her from her position. That was why he needed to get Dustin on his side to achieve his goals. "Mr. Hoffman, you sure have confidence in me. Sadly, I'm not interested in your terms." Dustin gave him an ambiguous smile. "What are you interested in, then? I'll try my best to fulfill it as long as it's within my means." Hank responded hastily. "Nothing. I just want you to obediently stay as vice chairman and not push the boundaries." Dustin's smile gradually disappeared. "What?" Hank furrowed his brows. "What do you mean, Mr. Rhys?" Dustin responded coldly, "You don't get it. Let me make it clearer. Going forward, Dahlia will always remain the chairman of this company. Anyone who wishes to dispose of her will answer to me, understood?" Hank's expression darkened. "Mr. Rhys, does that mean this is out of discussion? I'm not interested in discussing anything with you. Now, get out. I'm going to take a nap." Dustin waved his hand in annoyance. "Fine, I hope you don't come to regret it." Hank let out an audible scoff and left the room after packing up. He could only seek other methods since he was unsuccessful in bribing Dustin. "He wants to bribe me with a few $1 million? Does he think I'm poor?" Dustin was annoyed. He was a billionaire. That small amount of money was insignificant to him. Suddenly, Dustin's phone rang. Dustin answered the call and instantly heard Julie's voice blaring through the speakers. "Dustin, Dahlia got into a traffic accident. Come and help us out, quick." "An accident?" Startled, Dustin probed for more information. "What happened? Is she hurt?" "It's a long story. I'll send you our location. Come here right now," Julie urged. "Okay." Without wasting any time, Dustin ended the call and rushed out the door. Over at Dahlia's side, a Maserati and a Bentley had run into each other on the streets. Both cars were heavily damaged, and there were shards of car glass scattered around the point of collision. After the collision, several young men and women came out of the Bentley, and at the forefront of the group was a young lady with hair that was dyed a bright red, and clad in luxurious branded goods from head to toe. After she got out of her car, she immediately went up to Dahlia's car and began banging on the window, yelling rudely, "Hey, can't you fucking drive? Get out of the goddamn car right now. Get out. Yeah, get the hell out, woman." The rest of them, who were together with the red-haired lady, also began kicking and banging on Dahlia's car threateningly. "Stop it." Julie opened the car door and got out, shouting at them, "Why are you behaving like such hooligans? You were the ones who made an illegal U-turn and broke the law. You are fully responsible for the accident. Full responsibility, my ass." The red-haired lady gave Julie a hard slap across the face. "Quit running your mouth here. You ran into my car, so pay up. You hit me. Have you any idea who I am?" Julie was shocked and enraged as she cupped her stinging cheek in her hand. "Whoa. You're trying to challenge me, aren't you? Very well, tell me, who are you?" The red-haired lady sniggered. "You'd be terrified," Julie said haughtily. "She's Dahlia Nicholson, chairperson of Nicholson Corp. And I am her cousin-cum-secretary. Nicholson Corporation?" The red-haired lady made a face when she heard that. "What trash is that? I've never even heard of it before." "That's only because you're ignorant. I'm warning you, if you do not wish things to blow out of hand, you better pay up and apologize or you'll be sorry." Julie threatened her meanly. "Fucking hell. How dare you threaten me, you bitch?" With a nasty glare, the red-haired lady struck Julie across the face once again. The resounding smack sent Julie staggering backward and falling flat on the ground, breaking a tooth in the process. You. How dare you strike me again? You're going to regret this." Fuming, Julie scrambled up to her feet before launching herself at the red-haired lady, ready to get down and dirty. "You insolent fool." She smirked as she sent a punch straight to Julie's guts. With a horrifying shriek, Julie fell to her knees and everything she had left in her stomach came rushing out. "Stop this." Seeing that things were about to get ugly, Dahlia swiftly went forward to help Julie up before she turned around and shouted at the red-haired lady, "Who gave you the right to hit others? I do as I please. What, are you not happy? Why don't I give you a good beating too, huh?" She shot Dahlia a glare. "You're going too far." Dahlia was infuriated. She didn't expect these people to be so rude and aggressive. They were clearly the ones who were in the wrong, and yet they showed no remorse and even resorted to physically assaulting others. They were way too arrogant.